Today we're going to be taking the Infinite Vishap Challenge. Whereas if you don't know, the new area has introduced a little mini game mode where you can infinitely kill spawning enemies. You have 2 minutes to kill as many Vishaps as you can, and afterwards you get a score and you can actually beat your score. So it's actually kind of cool. It's not like the fully fleshed out endgame mode that I would want to see, but it is like a hint. It's almost a new game mode. I think I'm gonna try Chevreuse Yai Fischl first. Round 1, Arlecchino. Wow, there's a lot of them. Holy smokes, we almost died. And they do suck your energy, so that's another reason why I like this team. It has good AoE. It doesn't care that much about energy, this team in particular. We are really living on the edge. Let's try the burst. I don't really want to die. But I also... Wow, we're just annihilating these guys. That's crazy. I think we are gonna burst because I'm kind of worried. I know we're not gonna be doing as much damage, but we kill them pretty much in one shot anyways. This is essentially like... It's essentially like those events where Venti's really good. Did we forget to use our skill? I don't know. Okay, we got a lot of Bond of Life, so we're good. That's the other thing, is if you can afford to not burst with Arlecchino, you can really rack up some crazy Bond of Life. I don't even know what a good score is. It's basically just how many Vishaps you can kill. Let's see. I was hoping to get another couple with an AoE burst, but we didn't get any. We lost a couple. So 47 with Arlecchino. I don't know. Seems not bad. What's a team that can do more than 47? Oh, well, let's try this one. Let's try Navia Chiori. This should be interesting. We should be able to... Doing the most hits should be the best. So Arlecchino should actually be really, really good for this. But let's see. We do need some energy, so that's a bit, you know, not as good. Oh, accident. I try to switch, and then I end up using a C1 and just wasting time. I don't know how this is going to go. I think we might just be catching more stray Vishaps. Well, halfway through, we're doing worse. Yeah, this is not going to be as good. It's definitely, you know, I definitely could be playing this better, but I'm sure I could have played the Arlecchino better too. Navia is not an AoE character, so it makes sense that this is not going to do as well. I would really also like to see, since we're doing, like, I'm kind of a bit disappointed by the endless mode of this, because in the mode that you have to play a game to unlock it, and in that one there were varying waves, and it wasn't just the exact same Vishaps over and over again. There was a boss Vishap at the end, and so I'd like to see... Oh, I would have liked to have really seen a wave of Vishaps, and it changes them. Even if you're going to do only Vishaps. $39. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen like the bosses thrown in there, little ones, medium ones, big ones, tons of them, just one tanky one. Like, I would have liked to have seen more of a variety. So 40, whatever it was, 42 or 47 was the time to beat. Now let's look at other Chevreuse teams, because Chevreuse, the reason why I'm stuck on Chevreuse is because she's so good. Oh, she's so good for multi-wave, because you don't have to do anything to refresh the buffs, and someone like Arlecchino has so much AoE potential. And so I think I could just try the Chevreuse again and get a better clear. But let's try the Raiden Chevreuse team, because I am always talking up Raiden, other people are always slamming on Raiden. So let's just see how it does in the multi-wave right here. We do need energy, which is a big downside for this team. So and Raiden does a bunch of burst damage, which is not as good as sort of the more sustained damage that Arlecchino does. But we'll see. We will see. Not having energy issues yet, because again, we're just not getting hit. So that's good. We're going to skip Yamiko's burst right here. I don't know if it was just not a cooldown or if it didn't have the energy. Biggest downside to this team is the cooldowns don't line up. Are we going to be able to beat 47? We're at 29 or 30 seconds to go. Doesn't seem like it. Arlecchino is just a different beast. She's just so good. We almost got a few more. If we could have done one more to start the next rotation, we would have been able to get up to 47. So not a bad showing, but definitely not ideal. Who else is good in multi-wave? Alright, so I just did a couple Novelette runs, and then I realized that Hu Tao stole some of his artifacts. So let's fix it. The tricky thing, so the first time I did this, I used Kazuha. But I don't like Kazuha for multi-wave like this. There's too much. There's too much. I know we wasted a bit of time there, but it's okay. I just want an idea of is this team even going to work? There was no need to burst there. Just about wasted the first, like, at least 10 seconds there. So let's see if we can make up for it. Already deleted 12. Hit Nouvelette's AoE is just so good for this. And he's not energy reliant. I don't think we're gonna hit Arlecchino's 47, but it's mostly because of my own skill issue and probably because this team sucks. $32 with 30 seconds left. We might beat it. 42. 43. 46. 46. But we played much worse, so this should have been better. Okay, but surely there's a better Novelette team than Chiori. So let's think. I think Zhongli is alright. We just want a character that does damage for the final slot that doesn't require to be switched into all the time. We could just use Fischl for damage. But like single target damage, surely someone does AoE. We could just do like Baiju instead of Zhongli and then do Kuki just for some hyper blooms here and there. I don't know. Let's try it. I'm also really looking for like fast animations as well, because we really just want to be spending as much time on Novelette in this team as possible. Oh my. I mean, it was the biggest skill issue ever, but it worked out. Alright, never mind. I missed Zhongli. I regret it. I missed Zhongli. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I missed Zhongli. Okay, so it's gonna be... So then Kuki doesn't work here unless we're doing Baiju. So we'll switch out Baiju for Zhongli though. And we could just do Shangling and just put a crap ton of ER on her. Switch in for the occasional extra Guoba. Let's try it. Even if we just get Guoba, we're still getting the damage we need. So, like the damage bonus we need, so... Yak a little Guoba, just chilling. Okay. I think this is going to be our best one. This is fun. 32 with 40 seconds left. Feeling pretty good about it. Just drop Guoba. Oh yeah, easy. Why was I turned around? Alrighty. We got only 48, but we were so close to killing an entire another wave. Yeah, if I played better, we easily could have gotten another wave or more. I'm sure you guys play... I'm a skill issue player, so I'm sure you guys can do better than me. Who else has good AoE? These guys don't get sucked up by Venti, so this is not Venti time. Oh. This should be Nilu's playground. Now, who do I use? Probably, it's probably, I think I like Ayato Baiju the most for this type of thing. I don't know if it's like strictly the best. All right, let's do this. Not so bad so far. Probably be better on a more flexible situation. So we're having the issue of Nahida's uptime on her skill. And then the enemies die too fast. We're not able to refresh the new wave with Nahida. But even still, I think this is Nilu's playground. Even with the flaws that this team has, ouch, that hurt. Yeah. Ow. Even with the flaws this team has, even with me not playing it well, '50 set. We beat the record by 10, and I wasn't even like, I feel like I played bad, and I feel like the team wasn't that good. I know I said I played bad for all of them, but the truth is I have. So let's see about Kokomi. Let's see about full EM. Yeah, they all just like instantly die. The biggest problem we're having is, wow, that was the first death. That's funny. The biggest problem we're having is Nahida on controller really, really sucks. Because she wants to be at one end so she can tag them all at once, but you really want to stand in the middle and quickly swipe around because then you'd be doing the most damage. So I'm really, yeah, it's a really unfortunate situation that I can't maximize this team. We'll try stand a bit further away. And hope that maybe we'll let them come to us kind of thing. This is so stupid. $59. So yeah, this was Kokomi is definitely better, and I'm definitely butchering it. I think you could probably get like 100 if you did this team properly. So I think Nilou. I think I'm gonna. We could give Arlecchino. We could give Arlecchino one more try, but I think that because she was the first one I did. So we could give Arlecchino Overload one more try, but I think that there's no beating Nilou. I think this is Nilou's playground. We just have full bond all the time. There's probably some rotation optimization we could do. So we beat our first score. And that's nice, but I really think that even though there are optimizations that I could make, I really think that this is just Nilou. And I feel very nerfed by the way that they're exactly laid out in a circle. You really just want to do Nahida, swish around, and then keep going. Well, also Novelette spin to win. If you've got, especially if you've got a C1 Novelette, the spin to win strategy where you just power wash them, also could be a contender. But I think the fact that you don't need any grouping and they're all really, really close together, I think this is just a Nilou center. So I feel like we solved it. Even though I'm not going to be the one to get the perfect clear, I think we solved this new game mode. If we're going to make a tier list for the new game mode, I think it's Nilou and S and Novelette and Arlecchino A. And I think that's just how it shakes down. Oh, Zhao. We could try Zhao. This could be Zhao. This could be Zhao time. He does really want lots of energy and all his... But I think that it also might be annoying to stagger enemies backwards. But I feel like his long rotation could be really good here. Alright, let's try Zhao. Nailed it. The way that they're laid out kind of makes me want to stand over here and kill the first two first. Oh, once again, my ping sucks. I don't need the Shanyan C1. I don't want to use the Shanyan C1. I just accidentally switch. It's funny that they sap your energy, but because you're killing so many mobs, you get so much energy anyways, so it doesn't even matter if they do sap your energy. Like, it's essentially a non-issue. Alright, I think a good Zhao player could do pretty good. For me, it did kind of average. And just to finish things off, let's give you a little look at all of the builds of all the characters we used today, just because I know a lot of you are curious. So Xiao is using Homa. I would have preferred to use Jadewing Spear, but I have too much crit to use Jadewing Spear. So we've got a pretty good crit ratio overall. Pretty good artifacts, lots of energy recharge. This piece kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We have what we have. We use what we got. This is the final stat line. I think my Xiao is pretty good, and we are 10 and 8, so it's not ideal. Oh, I can level this up. Oh no, we're not 10 and 8. I was gonna crown. Shoot, I was gonna crown it. Okay, well, I'll have to crown. I meant to crown it. I was gonna crown it yesterday, but I forgot, I guess. So we're 9-9. We will crown eventually before we do the next tier list. But anyways, Faruzan, she's, I believe, running Tenacity, and with Favonius, her talents don't matter all that much, but the burst is level 8 and 248 ER. Farina, pretty good stat line, still using Fav, need to fish for Fluve. Obviously she's supposed to be on the R5 one, but I think my sync chose on it. This is what happens when you build every character, is you're a little bit strapped on resources to get everything together. I think a really well-built Zhao, like my Zhao is decently built and the team is decently invested. If you invest a little bit higher and just get that hyper investment going, we probably could have just been one-shotting each individual Vishap, because we're wasting a bunch of damage because each of them has just like a little bit of health left. So I think Zhao could be a lot better than he was. Like if your Zhao is super omega hyper invested in, he could probably go there. This is the Chiori build we're using. Husk, that sword, Navia, honor signature, that stat line. We didn't use Navia that much, so we won't go to. Who else did we use? We used Raiden. This is her stat line. Obviously Emblem. I think our Arlecchino is pretty impressive how well she did, considering my stat line is just okay. She is using her signature, her Glad. I mean, they're good Glad pieces, but you're supposed to have good Glad pieces. Ooh, I should have switched this out to my good one. This is my worst one, because this one has EM. It's still fine. It still has you don't use the EM much on that team. So her set could honestly be a lot better. Was she not even using the best flower? Oh right, because I'm running the set the vape set, because I want a little bit of overload damage. Yeah, that's a bit better. Anyways, not bad. We used Yai, perfect stat line. Love it. 100 to 200, beautiful. Fischl, 5-piece golden troop. Oh, Fischl wasn't on the string list, and she's using the scuffed flower. This is what she's supposed to be on. I don't think it's definitely gonna make the Arlecchino clears better, but it's not making the hugest difference. Yolan running this, using Aqua. And our Nilou is running Dock Hands, but not fully leveled up. And she's running apparently only 2-piece Farukash's Glow. The headpiece is apparently being used on Zhongli. Checks out. I hate sharing artifacts. That's my next goal. Now that I've built every character, I need to have a proper built set on every character so that we're not missing, so that I don't have to like keep switching artifacts around. At least so every character is decent. Not every character has to be like like perfectly built, but at least every character has a usable default set so that that no one else needs, so that they can just stay with that set. And then if I need to use a different kind of set, I can, but it's not like someone's lacking because I took it off them. My Nahida looks like this, running Deepwood with the Widsith. Talents are weak. And then finally, Novelet, his stat line looks like this. My Novelet is very, very well built. He's got a very, very good set of pieces. It's not the most bestest set in the entire world, but pretty good crit ratio, pretty good extra HP, and overall pretty good stat line. So there you have it. Oh, and then Ayato, yeah, I just have him on a Glad set. But this is what I think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you did. Let me know what your max clear is. I think I could have done a lot better. Probably by next time I'll do better. If I challenge this again, if I was to give like a critique on this as a game mode, we need more different enemies, and they need to spawn in different ways, and we need to have a variety of AoE and single target. And then this could actually be, if this was done right, this could actually be a cool game mode. And it would really need, I think it'd be cool if you could have buffs as well as maybe nerfs and like different, like more things to shake it up so that it doesn't just feel like literally fighting the same enemies over and over again, because it definitely got kind of boring and tiring after a while. So let me know. Take care. Bye for now.